Can you hear Pixie clippity cloppeting away? It's so funny because every time I turn my camera on and I start talking to it, she clippity cloppities away to her bed. It's like she knows that's what I sound, and I'm also so clever. She knows Mummy's about to record, so like, go mind your business somewhere else. And she just does it automatically. She's so funny. Lou, you're a clever girl. She's looking at me like, yeah, I know. So good Monday morning. It's beautiful and bright outside. It's meant to be really, really hot by the end of the weekend. We're meant to have a really good week. Fingers crossed. Last week poured down all week. Actually made me a little bit sad because I want to get out and I want to garden and I want to be motivated. But when it's raining, I'm not particularly motivated. I don't like the rain. It just makes me a little bit miserable. True story. Cameron's home today. He's actually revising because he's got his maths GCSE coming up. So far this morning I've run the hoover around, put a load of washing on, I got ready, I've had a couple of cups of coffee, I've done some editing. I've been busy. It's like 11 now, but what else have I done? I've been busy. I'm gonna get out in the garden and do some gardening. I've got loads of plants that my mum bought me that I really need to get in the ground. I kind of kept them in their pots because they were half dead when she got them. She does love a deal. And on my glass table, because it's black glass, it really does conduct a lot of heat from underneath. And I think when plants are, you know, on the verge of going, it's nice for them to have warmth coming up from underneath them. The roots really appreciate that, and they are more likely to come back to life rather than transplant them straight from like half dead plant straight into, you know, the ground, that you're more likely to lose them. In my experience, there's probably nothing behind that, but that just seems to what happens when I'm gardening. My mum did go home late last night, so I just wanted to throw in, because I totally forgot that I mentioned it, but I had a comment about the crystals that I have in my windows. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can see that crystal. I hope you can see that. Yeah, I have crystals hanging in all my windows, and it's good for Feng Shui and pushing the energy around the room. I have lots of things like that in my house. I also have Chinese knots on the southeast side of every room. The boys have one in their individual colours, and I have a brown one in here because I have like a lot of brown accent. I also have a protective eye facing my front door. There, can you see that? And then, yeah, you know me, I have front door. I have lavender for luck on each side of my door, and then inside I have rose quartz, so that welcomes love and luck into my home. And then I have an elephant with his trunk facing up, facing the door. Yeah. And then I did my Bagua. We did this years ago, so the layout of the house is slightly different, which is here, and it is to scale. So it tells me the different, you see that? The different parts of my home, what part of my home is my wealth and prosperity area, what is my, you know, family and health area, education and knowledge, my water and career. The water and career is this part of the house. So because this is my water and career part of the house, I have a picture of Danny when he passed out as a police officer. This was, look how little the kids are, and I was chubby. See that? A phone that actually is no longer plugged in. I don't know why we still have that there, because we cut our landline, but I just left the phone there because I do quite like it. Yeah, so I went round to Nick's house ages ago, and I done her Bagua. I went into her house because, you know, I'm into all this stuff, and she's interested too. And I said, let me come round, we'll compass it, we'll work it out, we'll do a floor plan, and I'll tell you what areas are what and what you need to put in these areas, and we'll move things around. So even my bin is placed in a specific area in my kitchen because I wanted it in the education and knowledge area, so I was more educated and knowledge about the wasteful things in my life. Does that make sense? Yeah. See, this is why I keep a lot of this stuff like to myself. There will be a lot of people that totally relate to me, and there will be a lot of people that are on my wavelength, and then there's other people that just look at me like, right, I'm sharing. I feel like sharing, so I'm going to share. And this is all because I had a comment about the crystal that I keep in my windows. Again, it pushes the energy around the house, or, you know, that's what it's believed to do. Yeah, and then I have the children creativity area, which is actually in that spare room. So yeah, really that should be a playroom, really, going by this. My kitchen and my bathroom is my romance and happiness area, so that would be a place that you really want to put pictures of, you know, you and your partner together and stuff like that. So yeah, and then they have different colours as well. Google it. It's very complicated on how you do your Bagua, because you have to go around different spots of your property and then take the compass reading and then write it down, and then figure out where north, south, east, west it is in, you know, correspondence to your home, and then you draw your floor plan, and then you do this. Danny actually did this for me because he's very, very clever at stuff like that. But yeah, this was when Richard lived with us, and he's been gone a long, long time. His room used to be the dining room, so that part of the house is marked out when he had his like little kitchen area and his little wet room area within that room. So that's a bit sad. But yeah, that is my recognition and fame area. Maybe I should put something towards my YouTube in there, right? I hit 12,000 subscribers. I'm so excited, and I almost don't understand it. Like, I can't believe so many of you watch me. I don't understand why you do watch me, in honesty. But yeah, I really appreciate it. I am shocked. So yeah, I'm feeling really bubbly today. It's because the sun's out, see? The sun comes out and my mood comes up. It just most definitely does. Right, I need to figure out which one's like full sun. There's this thing here, which is doing really well. If I tip over. Beautiful pink flowers, plant in full sun or half shade. Okay, so that could go into the secret garden area if it does like a bit of shade, because I want to get more plants in there as well. This one doesn't even have a label. It was just 50p. If you know what that is, please leave me a comment so I know where to put it. I'm just going to leave it on the table for now. What beautiful foliage. Let me see. Full sun or part shade. I wonder if this gets big. This looks like it will get really, really big. Oh, I need to do some research. What's this one? Again, no label. Oh gosh. What's this one? It's a type of lavender, so that will prefer full sun. I know that much, I can tell. The same as that one, so these two need to go in full sun. That's not coming back. Sun is making the flowers come out. There was literally none, and now they're all popping out. Yay. do we think of my headpiece? I actually ordered these for the festival that I went to, but they didn't come in time. They came today, so I tried them on. Although they're very like peach and yellow, and I need them more green really, but I think I can add to them for next year. This is what they look like. They look really cool, right? Love them. And then also Sherry did come around yesterday and she got me a few gifts. She's got half and I've got half. So it's a stone, and then inside there's a little crystal that was beginning to grow. Can you see that? So cute. And then the same with this one. How stunning is that? So we have half each. Friendship crystals. So cute. It's really, really pretty. I wonder if I can put this one out on my fairy garden. I think it would look really nice outside. I'm sure it'd be fine. Really pretty. So yeah, you know what Wednesday's like. Yeah, 'cause I didn't record yesterday. I need to get Liam at 2 because I have to get him early on a Wednesday, and it's like 1:15 now because the school's doing SATs. I was a little late coming home because my class was late going to lunch and stuff, and then we were just having a salt in the classroom because I can't believe we have 1 term left. Can you even take me seriously with these these fairy horns on? I actually love them. Do you think I should do the school run with these on? Let them talk. They really will think I'm crazy. Yeah, I can't believe there's 1 term left, like 1 full term this term, which is ending very, very soon. We've got another week and then it's half term, and then we've got 1 full term and that's it. End of year. It just goes so fast. It really does. And I'm not sure that I'm going back in September. This year has been quite a difficult year for me at school. Not even just the challenges, because I welcome challenges. I went for that job and then there was like, I got to the final 2 and they were like, the next job that comes up, you know, you won't even have to apply for and stuff like that. Well, no jobs come up and they're still not even advertising for September yet. And I spoke to the person who was like, me and her were the final 2, do you know what I mean? And I said, have you heard anything? And she's like, nope. And she said that she's starting to volunteer for another school now, and she's done with waiting basically. And that's kind of how I feel. It's not that I don't feel appreciated, because when I'm there I do feel appreciated. My teacher's really grateful and the kids are amazing, but when you volunteer and you like, I work hard. Like I always say, I'm not the most cleverest person, but I'm the most hardworking. I work so hard, and then it's kind of like, if there's no prospect of me even getting a job, maybe I just need to move on, maybe go to another school, or maybe concentrate my energies somewhere else. And I've kind of been feeling like that for like the second half of this year, but I would never just leave, do you know what I mean? I started the year, so I will finish it. I'm never just going to walk out halfway through. That's not my nature. But I just don't know if I'm gonna. I'm still undecided. I haven't decided either way. Yeah, and I don't know. Because the thing is as well, I mean, I know I've been trying to conceive now for about 8 months or whatever it is, and it's just not happening. My pregnancies, when I have got pregnant, have been really hard. I don't think I would even be able to work through pregnancies. I get really bad sickness going by my last pregnancies. So I'm just not sure. I'm not sure even if I will be able to conceive, because as much as a lot of people will say, you're not old, you're not old, you're not old. My mum went through her change at my age, and she had it confirmed by a blood test. We were talking about it while she was down. And my cycles have changed and things have slowed down. I'm trying not to go into too much detail, but you know, it's a possibility that I'm not producing enough of a lining to even, you know, get an egg to attach. So who knows if I will be able to have any more children. And if not, that's okay. That's okay. I have 3 amazing boys, and if that's my blessing, then that's a huge blessing. huge. So I should be thankful, which I am thankful. So yeah. These horns. And they're only on elastic. Look. But they're so cool. Yeah. So Danny ended up working really late last night, which means he got off early today, and as it's really hot, we are having a barbecue. So I pulled out some of the stuff in the freezer that we've got, still wearing the horns, and I've got some burgers and things. I'm gonna whack them on. Hey guys, it's Thursday. I'm just leaving school now. I've got these really pretty flowers from my teacher. On Tuesday she needed a lift, and she was like, she car shares with her husband. They don't work at the same school, they work in local schools, and then she had an appointment, she's buying a house, and she was stressing. I said, oh, I'll come back and give you a lift. And then she was like, I'll give you fuel money, and I was like, oh, don't be silly, it's literally down the road, like, it's fine. So I gave her a lift into town, and she got me some flowers to say thank you. That is so sweet. So yeah, let's go home. It's really warm. I'm not good with numbers, so whenever I like read the temperature, it could be 100, it could be 10, nothing, it means nothing to me. I don't understand. It's either cold, warm, hot. It's hot in this car, but it's warm outside. That's my level of temperature gauging. We are on our way, you can't say where, to the place that Cameron used to go to where he done his work experience. You know, we had that whole drama of the asbestos where they asked him to work on the asbestos, and then he refused, and then the college told him not to go back. And I did say to him at the time, are you telling them that you're no longer going back because the college has advised you, or is the college going to talk to them? And he was like, the college are going to talk to him. Now we don't know whether or not the college actually spoke to him, but the college have said that he needs to get some paperwork filled out by this like place for him to finish his course, to prove that he did do the hours that he did there, and that they've sent the paperwork to this place, but this place hasn't got back to them. So now I'm driving him there. Cameron's nervous, ain't you, babe? Because obviously he refused to work on the asbestos on it, you know, and then he didn't go back. That's why I'm there. I'm emotional support. If it gets fisticuffs, I got your back. Oh, I've got your back. It won't. I'm joking. Calm down.
I know.
But you are scared, didn't you?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. And then we was talking to him last night about this is why you should always be very nice to people, even if someone's saying go and work with that asbestos. You say no with a smile on your face, which you said you were really good with them. Always leave places on good terms. We're all done, and actually they were really lovely, weren't they, Cameron? They even asked him to go back. We saw one group of people because we was looking for someone Pacific, and they were like, oh no, he's down there. And both groups of people that we saw were like, oh hello Cameron,
Yeah.
you should come back and volunteer, you're alright. And then on the form literally ticked excellent on everything.
Did he?
Yeah, he ticked that you were excellent, and he said there was a really hard worker and stuff. So there weren't no bad blood at all. So Cameron was stressing for no reason.
Yeah.
So typical of Cameron. I did pop into Primark just because we were in town, and I got a couple of vest tops. I got a green one, surprise surprise,
Surprise.
and I did see a pair of like green flip-flops, and then Cameron was like, yeah, you love green, don't you? And then black, because yeah, I like to wear vest tops. And yeah, he's the worst person to go shopping with.
Wow.
You are! I was picking things up like, this is nice, and he's going, how old do you think you are?
Okay.
Offended! And then Cameron
They're
did...
proper tight though. They're tight.
He got it, flunked it, and then Cameron got himself something, look,
Little group.
I don't understand the fascination with these, but that's because I'm old, clearly. Yeah, he got group. They was on sale from this was in the Entertainer, and they were a tenner down to a fiver, so.
Amazing.
I did look for Iron Man Frolly, but I didn't have it. But I'm going to look online if they're half price. Oh, it's warm in this car.
It is.
By the time we get back, it'll be time to go get the boys. It is so miserable, but look how pretty. We have one good day yesterday and the little flowers are all coming out. And what I find amazing is this one actually has 2 different colour flowers on the same one. So yeah, it's really cold outside. It's how typical that we have good weather and then as soon as the weekend comes, that sort of goes and then it starts getting cold again. At least it's not raining. Although I have had to water the garden because we did have a good couple of days and we're not scheduled rain for another couple of days yet. And yeah, I want to keep my plants blooming. I am going round Nick's in a couple of hours. I'm going round there after lunch when she finishes work, so it'd be good to catch up with her. And yeah, so I'm not really going to record today. I'm also going to my hometown on Sunday to do hair, so yeah, it means I get a lay-in tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. But you know what I'm like? When I have to get up, I struggle to get up. When I don't have to get up, I just wake up and I'm out the bed. What is that about? So it is Saturday morning. I just thought I'd come in and show you what Liam's been up to. Liam loves to draw and stuff, don't you, sweetheart? Yeah. So he's been creating a cartoon. If you remember, he did that. So sweet. So he's taken his cartoon and then he's put it onto his laptop and he's made like, I don't know, what would you call it?
An animation?
He's made an animation. Go on, press play then. Well done.
Yeah.
You've worked so hard on that, haven't you? Are you going to do the rest of it?
That was all of it.
Okay. So what about the other ones?
Oh yeah.
Because there's one here with a plane in it.
Yeah. I'm doing that one.
And this one, what's this one? That's got a little ghost in it.
Yeah.
You think up of all these stories? And he draws them and everything. Are these the different ones that you've got?
Yeah.
Project 1.
And this is just one that it randomly gave me for some reason.
Oh, that shows you how to do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, professional cook right here.
He's a professional, don't you know? He has a row with the toaster every time he makes toast, but he's a professional.
I'm a professional.
What did you get your level 1 in? Catering and hospitality.
Yeah.
But he can't work the toaster.
The toaster does not like me. It likes Liam a lot.
Liam makes the best toast. Whenever I want toast, I always say, Liam, can you make me some toast? Because every time I ask Cameron, it never goes down well. It's either like bread still,
burnt,
or it's burnt, like black burnt. And I'm like, what do you do? Like, you just, it's already set to the right time. You just push it down and wait. I don't know what.
It doesn't. Like, every time it comes out the bread. So I put it back in for like half the time. And then it comes out burned.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
We're making pizza today.
We are making pizza today. Yeah, don't take your fingers out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one be nice.
That'll hurt. You know, just a bit.
See, these ones are like this.
No.
Pizza shop, do 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 do. Pizza shop, do 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 do. Pizza shop, do 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 do. Pizza shop. Give me toppings. Do 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 do. So anyway, should we? Ollie, where's he gone?
What?
Did my singing do that to him? So.
No, you
Oh, it could be like a bow for your hair.
No.
It could be like a bow tie. Do we do it like that, or should I break it in half?
Break it in half.
Cameron's, Liam's,
And
Ollie. It's nice tomato base because it's got like
It
herbs
does.
and stuff in it.
It does, doesn't it?
Are you all done?
Yeah.
Do you want to lick it?
Oh.
Pizza sauce is actually really nice. I'm thinking I'm going to go buy a load more. I wonder what the date is on them. because this is something that's not in there permanent. But I just licked a bit. It was so good. 2020, so a year. I think that's pretty good.
Looks good, right?
Yeah.
Yum. And look at, he's so smart in his scout stuff. Handsome.
Jumping in there.
Ollie, why are you tiptoeing? Because of the troll. What does it say, Ollie? It says log piles. Why are log piles important? Falling, decaying wood is very important for wildlife. It is, it's an insect hotel. What can you say?
Like purple flowers.
Purple flowers and blue flowers. They're forget-me-nots. Forget-me-not, Ollie, forget-me-not.
Well, we're doing our bits, aren't we? Travelling through time, spreading the word is involved. Fighting with lions, learning to sword fight, hiding from bloodthirsty pirates.
Let's find out what they know first.
Stems, leaves and roots, leaves and roots. The flowers hold their seeds, and the leaves make the food. Flowers, stems, leaves and roots, leaves and roots.
Woo! Well done.
All these ones here, we've got the cow, horse, a pig, a sheep, a hedgehog, a wolf, a reindeer, lots of different ones. You want a reindeer? Let me get you one. A minute, that's it. So peel that.
What colour's the tree, Ollie?
Just the
Green.
top, that's it. So the green is here. There we are, we'll just swap. That's it, and then just shake it. That's it.
Wow, Ollie! Isn't that so clever?
How do you do that?
Right.
Oh, you're so clever, Ollie.
I love their faces when they first
I
see them.
know. And that bit,
Pop a bit on the top there.
he can't figure out how it's working.
Right, what bit?
Oh, it's a bit on the tree down here.
You want that bit
You think
green?
that's a bit of a tree. Yep. Okay, we'll take that bit off. There we are. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
Right, what bit do you want off next?
The reindeer.
Do you want his body? Yeah.
What colour's his body, Ollie? He's gone. You want it that colour?
I'm doing what the colour is.
Yeah, you're doing very, very good.
So this is Ollie's.
He did by himself.
He did by himself. He's so cute. And then I actually did one.
I
You
like
get a bit of ribbon, everything. And then this is the woman's card.
Oh,
I
did
think-
you do that?
That looks like.
How cute!
I think they was trying to make a dam for it.
It is like a dam, isn't it? Leybourne Lakes on the mosaic map.
So where's one?
Where are we, Ollie?
We are number 5.
We're number 5. It's a beautiful view. We've walked the whole way around the lake. And there's people in there swimming. Yeah, that would not be me. Nature don't come heated, does it? It's a dodie tree.
Why are they giving them away?
They're not. It's children who've made the decision not to have a dummy anymore.
So you've got one here. Max, age 2 3/4, and he gave his dodie up to the dodie tree. Ah, bless them. Some of them are giving up their teddies as well. Oh look, dummy fairy tree. Oh, look at the babies.
Daddy, where are you looking?
Oh, it's been gentle.
Just hold your hand out flat.
And don't even move your body.
Yeah, just be nice and flat and still, and he'll come over. He's trying to be gentle. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's,
That one's not sure. Hand out flat. Calm down. Calm down, it's food. That one's not happy, don't
I gave it food.
you give it food? That one's not very trusting. So, how did you get on?
Very well.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Did you fall in?
No.
But you're glad you came, eh? Sunday. Oh my gosh, it's now 10 to 10. I left my house at like 7:30 this morning to get down here for 9. The whole of Hackney is closed and I couldn't get through. And I put my sat nav on to try and direct me to the right place, but it was having none of it. Every road that I was getting to was a dead end, and then I'd have to turn around, and then it was like directing me to somewhere else. Oh my gosh, I was driving around for about 45 minutes just around Hackney. I basically went down every single road. It's all closed off. They're doing roadworks or something. Nothing bad, just roadworks. But then I had to sort of, luckily I found my way back to the motorway, so I rejoined that, but like in the opposite direction, and went a junction over, which I've not done before, but there you go. And then had to come back on myself. Luckily I did have my sat nav to kind of guide me. But I've been driving for such a long time at this point. Wow, I haven't been down. This is the Angel in Edmonton. I haven't been down here in years. It's changed so much. I'm like this close to being in Tottenham. This close. I almost gave up. I almost messaged her and said, I'm really sorry, but... Ah! Sainsbury's is now B&M. Well, who would have thought it? Yeah, I almost messaged her and said, look, I'm sorry, but I can't get to you. It's not happening. But I'm here. That's the Spurs ground. Wow, the alien ship that's landed. Crazy. So yeah, I'll try and get some footage today. We'll see how we go. But I was doing some editing last night, because usually I spend Sunday editing and Monday morning editing and stuff like that, but because I'm out Sunday, I'm not going to have that opportunity. So I spent quite a few hours last night doing a load of editing. So I already know that my vlog's about 45 minutes long at this point, so I think I don't need to worry about getting loads of footage today. I need to limit it down, not add more really. But yeah. Don't driving tire you out? Like, up early on a Sunday morning to spend hours driving. I'm so tired now. Wow. Let me see if I can turn you. I don't know what you saw because I literally just flipped it round, but I wonder if you saw that monstrosity of a spaceship. I've done Lizzie's hair and she wants like an 80s style. How much fun would that be to create? So yeah, we've done a rainbow and it looks really cool and really funky, but yeah, 80s style. I'm thinking about plaiting the side so it looks like it's shaved even though it's a rainbow plait. And then I said, have you got any crimpers? We'll see. I'm all done. So Lizzie was feeling an 80s vibe today. She She was like, I want to do something 80s. And I was like, I got you. And then I was like, do you have those crimpers I gave you? Years ago, I gave her some crimpers. And she's like, yep, went and got them. They're the ones that I had when I was a kid. And then it triggers memories. When I was younger, right? This is such a funny memory. My mum and my aunts organised a photo for my nan, and it was like with all the grandchildren on her sofa. She was out, I don't know where she was, but she wasn't there when it was being done. And my mum crimped my hair. Now, are you looking at my hair like, yeah, Helen? No, I thinned my hair out. My hair is very thick and was even more thick when I was younger. Like, I had huge hair, and my mum spent hours crimping the whole lot of it. I looked like I'd been electrocuted. And then I was wearing like black, I think it was like black and like, you know, the luminous like yellow. It was that kind of thing, I'm sure. Yeah. So I looked like a right, I weren't happy about the situation. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, people are so difficult. No, they just won't let each other go. You're gonna have to move forward. I'll just wait back here, it's fine. Anyway, so yeah, so I had all my hair crimped, and then we went around my nan's. I was sitting on a sofa, and I was like, do you know what I mean? I was not happy. I'm watching these people in front that is refusing to move. Oh, it's kicking off. It might turn violent. Shall I call the police? Oh, I trust it to kick off. And she's stuck. Let me show you. So that Mini is basically stuck, and then them other two cars have got out their cars and they're screaming at the person in the Mini who's actually stuck. Like, one car should have gone, the other one held back, and then the Mini gone. But no, they're both screaming at that Mini. I've left loads of room, look, like I'm way back. And they're not, no one's going. Like, that black car could easily reverse out, and then the Mini can go, and then the white car can go. They're on the pavements. Wow, maybe I should turn around and go the other way. Oh, now there's another car coming in the other side. And the thing is, the Mini can't even reverse at this point because of the white car. Wow. Anyway, drama. So yeah, so I'm like this, and they took loads of pictures, and they're going, Helen, just smile for the picture. Stop being miserable and smile. And I was like, no. So they end up getting pictures, and my nan had the picture, and it was up in like her hallway. It was there for years, and anyone that come round, it would be, they're my grandchildren. Don't mind Ellen. Ellen had the hump because her mum crimped her hair. That's what that turned into. Ridiculous. I think I'm gonna have to go back. And I really wish now, looking back on it, I would have just smiled in the damn picture. But as a child, it was like, yeah, not happy. It's not that deep, people. Just move back. Don't argue about it. Accidents happen. Well, not even accidents, but mistakes happen. Some people, you know, driving down the road and misgauge it. It ain't that deep. Just reverse back. Ain't that deep, people. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ain't that deep, people. Ain't that deep. Is it really worth stressing yourself out and getting those negative endorphins around your body, giving you wrinkle lines, giving you heart problems, like, when you're subjected to stress? It's not good for you. Let that go. Let that ish go. You don't need it. Don't matter. Like, what have you gained from that? Like, yeah, I told them. Told them what? Get on with your life. I don't get it. I don't get it. An eye for an eye just leaves two people blind. A tooth for a tooth leads two people with gummy gums. Ain't worth it. And hatred spreads hatred. So I'm home. It's really late. It's like 12 o'clock. I quite like a late drive home when the roads are really dark and peaceful and there's not much traffic. It's quite nice, it's quite relaxing to drive at night. But yeah, I had a really good afternoon and evening. I spent it with my friend Mandy. She cooked me dinner, which was lovely. It's so nice to have someone else cook dinner for you. It's not often I get dinner cooked for me, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, so I just thought I'd come on and end this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I know I've been a bit slack on my comments lately. I need to catch up on them. I apologise. I don't know, busy. But yeah, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.